Hello, everybody. Remember when I said that we weren't going to come back to this game? Well, turns out, if you know how to play, it's actually fairly fun. um, yeah, we'll get to... I gotta change my setup just a second. We're gonna... No, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to find a place to put my iPad that's got the little, you know, not Stream Deck set up on it. I guess that works. This works. Yeah, this works, maybe? Sure. To be honest, I was expecting Outer Wilds from the stream title. Yeah. That's a game I need to get back into, although, with how good the space controls are in this, I might not actually, want to go back to that. They're much better in this. Also, how you doing, First Dog? I saw you streaming earlier. My apologies for not watching. I was watching football because I'm a white heterosexual male. So, I was watching the Eagles destroy the Washington Commanders. The Eagles look way too good. I'm waiting for it to all come crashing down. But yeah, the game, remember how I kept going, man, I wish there was a way to push objects in this game? Like, grapple and then push them? There absolutely is. I just missed the control binding last time. Judging by the achievement list, the game skipped the tutorial for me. I think it might have had something to do with loading it up to change the settings, but not playing. And so...
Happiness is the key to success.
Yeah, I looked up some tips and tutorial stuff online, and it helped. And yeah, this game has the same kind of calm vibe as like Power Washing Sim or something. I've just changed the audio a little bit because that message was a little loud, but let me know how it sounds. I've broken a few ships in the meantime. You can see I'm rank 5 at this point. I think I'm like breaking my 3rd ship or something at this point. Because again, when you know what you're doing, it's actually super fun. Things can just kind of pop apart like Legos, and you just kind of fire them off to where they're supposed to go. It's rad. You'll see what I mean in a second here. I finished early because the game was lagging bad. Oh god, you were playing one of the Assassin's Creeds, right? Was it Odyssey or Origins? Oh yeah, I had just finished the mackerel, essentially. So we're gonna grab something else. What's gonna give me the most money? We could do a heavy cargo. Or we could do this Atlas thing. Sure, let's try a new ship. Why not? Alright. The eagle-eyed amongst you might notice that I move faster. I upgraded my thrusters. Upgraded a couple things. But let's talk about... I'm gonna assume I can rip off these lights at the top here. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about this. So first of all, you don't have to cut everything. Sometimes if you grab something, it just kind of rips it off with some force, which is great. And then, yeah, you just press X. And there it goes. I just totally missed that last time somehow. Odyssey. Okay, yeah, that's the Greek one, right? Where you get to... I was also where they were like, hey, choose between male and female. It was totally going to be a female character, but then the studio was like, white men won't like that, so choose. But canonically, it's the female character. This looks very interesting. It's got very similar vibes to like power washing and stuff, where you just kind of like... You're just kind of doing this like mundane task, but it's really satisfying to pull apart this ship. So, in this case, I mean, there's a little bit more hazards than power washing sim, say, but, we kind of just pop apart this bad boy here. Alright, let's get in here and... It's like Space Engineer with instructions. So you don't actually fly the ships, which I think Space Engineer you do. You build the ships and then fly. I never played it, but I saw people play through it. This is all about taking the ship apart and putting the pieces where they're supposed to go. But there is, you know, like the zero-G maneuvering and momentum and physics sim aspect of it, which is very cool for a space game. You gotta love that. Okay, so is this free? It is. Okay. This is all just furnace, right? Okay. See, look how easy it was. That entire piece, you just throw it to the furnace. I can't believe I missed that last time. Oh, now that the windscreen's off, I can just rip out the seat. Thank you. Oh, what are you stuck on, buddy? What are you stuck on, sir? Alright, we're... Oh, the flight terminal, I guess, is... Got it stuck? Yeah, there we go. Yeet. Oh, I hit the little pillar in the front of the ship. Oh well.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Also, you might have caught, just how well I can take apart these ships now that I know what I'm doing. So I've... Besides the first one that we really royally fucked on stream, the ones I've done off stream, I have, like, 5-starred, gotten the highest rating on all of them. Because, yeah, when you know what you're doing, shit's fun. See? I didn't have to cut that guy off. You just kind of pull him off. And then yeet. Alright, let's get this antenna off here so we can fire stuff without it being in our way. Kind of the strategy I've determined is, find all the cut points, cut them, take off any of the stuff that just pops off from the exterior, or in our case on this one, the whatchamacallit too, the front cockpit, and then start getting on the actual hull and stuff.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Let's see, can I kind of just snag all the stuff from out inside of it? Sure can.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
One thing that does take a little bit of time to wrap your head around is the physics. So, like, there you can see, like, because of the magic grapple gun, I was reeling it in towards me, but I wasn't moving towards it. But then when it bonked me, it had momentum, and so it started pushing me backwards. So you got to kind of wrap your head around what is Newtonian physics and what isn't. And once you do that, it also makes maneuvering and stuff a lot easier. I think probably my mistake was trying to play this for the very first time on stream. Because there's a lot of controls, there's a very steep learning curve, steeper so when the tutorial gets accidentally skipped. So there's just a lot to this game at the beginning, and then once you've got it, it's relaxing. But you gotta kind of fuck up your first ship, I think. And I did that live on air for everybody to make fun of me. Oh yeah, we can take the posters. What's this one say? Oh, it's the ship that we're taking apart. Nice. That's mine. I'm taking it. I didn't realize I could take those. That's cool. I got an achievement for collect a poster. So I can hang it in my room now. Awesome. I like that. Hell yeah. That's rad. Although I do like my plain yellow decor poster. That's always a winner.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Watch out for these little lights, because you'll forget them all the time. And then you'll shoot something into the furnace or the processor, and it'll be like, minus $6,000 for a light. And you're like, shit, there was a light on that panel. Because sometimes they light up and sometimes they don't. I don't know if that has to do with the ship having power or not, but kind of inconsistent. Right, like these two that I just fired weren't lit up, these ones are. Although now that I say that, I pulled it away and the light still hasn't changed. Oh, shit. So that's the feature I unlocked, is the tether, which you use with left trigger, and I have used more tethers accidentally than I have on purpose.
Reserves are low.
Shush with the oxygen.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Because it's the same button as the reel in, so I'll accidentally reel, or I'll hit the reel button before I actually have anything grappled, and just fire a tether by accident. And waste it. You have to buy those tethers. I don't know, my face cam might be blocking it, but in the bottom right tells you how many tethers I have. So they're not free, and it's kind of a not great mistake to make. Get some more oxygen. Oh, game froze for a second there. Sometimes you can find oxygen and fuel and stuff in the ship, but I haven't really explored the interior, so we'll save that for the next oxygen refill we need. Anything like if you put enough energy into it. Very true. Very true. Oh, it's this light is the... Yep, there you go. So that was the one that was actually lit up. I like that because I got the little front panel off this. I'm essentially just ripping out the insides of the ship super easily. With all the macro class I had to take apart, I had to kind of break apart the ship from the back forward, and as I went, kind of take out all the stuff inside of it. But this one, the cockpit just pops up, which is kind of a design flaw if you ask me, but I guess kind of the whole vibe of this is cheap corporate industrialists made these and don't care about safety. There's the seat that I popped off originally. Okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Why does my system fuck up when I'm in here? Oh, okay. I was like, the game lagged. That's why. That's the first time I've been electrocuted. I didn't get electrocuted in my other ones. Well, okay. A lot of stuff just blew up, as you can see my... Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get you before you go into the furnace, guys. Also, I'm playing classical music now. There we go, I just bonked my radio and fixed it. Oh boy, that was bad. First time that's happened in a little bit. I guess that's what happens when I take apart a new ship class and I don't know how it's laid out. I promise, I took apart ships really well off-stream. Then I started and immediately electrocuted myself.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Well,
If you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about
I guess we'll start throwing
5
the
minutes
pieces of the ship into here,
for out.
since they're already trying to float away.
Raw material accepted.
I think I royally fucked the airlock, which is bad, because I think the airlock's worth a lot. I do still have the possibility at the top there, you can see, to get the full reward here. Not all of the money, but the full, like, credit reward. But that will require some delicate care for the rest of this, so... Let's not break anything else that's hooked up to active power.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Alright, so watch this panel right here. Because, remember when we were trying to just fling that in? Just on our own? And it was not happening, because you can barely move these large pieces with your tether? You just kind of spam the push, and the momentum builds and it just flies off. It's so great. So great. Total game changer.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, so something's fucking with my systems when I get close to this, so I guess there's, like, active power still? What is, Can I see the hazards? No, we'll check at the end of the day, I guess. No, grapple this. Thank you. Just this little piece. We're gonna launch it into the furnace. just so it doesn't get caught up with anybody else and end up in the processor.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Alright, let's take this panel. Line ourselves up, and off you go. There's a little bit of physics to that push, like depending on where you hit the object you're pushing will change like the spin and stuff like that. But for very large things, you can kind of just line them up and yeet.
Fuel levels are low.
Hello? Racer girl? You good? Heard noise behind me, and I'm home alone, so hopefully it's the cat and not somebody trying to murder me. If it is somebody trying to murder me, then oh, there's cut points on this guy. I'm trying to pull him apart. If it is somebody kind of trying to murder me, then at least it'll be live on camera. You guys can post it to like the dark web and get some money off of me at least. By the way, you have full permission if I do get murdered on stream to make a little bit of money off of it. Like, might as well hustle, right? What is this game? Hello, Moto. This is a game where you break apart ships, as the name would suggest. You are basically somebody in space who is tearing apart old spaceships to be recycled. So it's got kind of similar vibes to like Power Washing Sim or any of those other like relaxing sim games, where we just kind of take apart the ship and yeet it across space into the barge and the furnaces and stuff. It's fairly fun. I'm enjoying it. I streamed it on Friday. Oh, my thruster's damaged. Whatever. I streamed it on Friday. I didn't know what I was doing. Turns out the tutorial was skipped for me by accident, and now that I actually know how to play, I figured I would give it a second shake on stream and show it off, because it is actually quite fun. I want to go in there and find fuel and oxygen. Oh, I've only got a minute left. I'll buy fuel and oxygen at the beginning of my next shift. I want to go in there and find that stuff, but I also have that radio interference, and I'm wondering if there's, like, electrical or like, radiation or something that's still, like, inside of there, so we'll hang off on that. Any other small pieces I can do while we finish up the shift?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, I know. Low oxygen, low fuel. We will buy more fuel at the beginning of next shift, and oxygen will refill. Oh, jeez, my grapple's damaged too now. Gonna have to repair some stuff. So between shifts, you repair items if they get too damaged. Oh boy, okay, so yeah, fuel tank was what exploded there. Destroyed a lot of stuff, including that navigation table, which is probably worth a pretty penny. Yeah, some power junction boxes blew. So I probably should have gotten in there and disconnected the power first. I didn't realize the hollow table was gonna spark and set off the fuel tank. But, that's the learning curve of this game.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
New hat poster available. Customize your living space to boost your mood and increase productivity. I absolutely will. We're gonna hang that poster up somewhere. I do like my bed having decor, but we could change one of those. Could do that. Oh, I got the bunny! Right, I found a bunny in one of the wrecks. Let me show you guys. He's just chilling. I found a bunny in one of the ships. So he's vibing. I do like the live, laugh, salvage. It's pretty good. Are there any other posters around that I can hang up? Oh no, I have to choose? Alright, I'm sorry, shipman. But, where is it? Bunny is life. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's patch up some of our equipment. Or see if we can kind of get away with not patching it up. Below 50% is probably not a great thing. We'll repair you. We'll repair you. Don't really think there's any upgrades worth buying yet until I rank up. Let's get back out there. Break some ships. Alright, hazards, yeah, so electrical. And I think, yeah, it's got a class 1 reactor in there, so there's got to be some radiation, which is what we see when we go in. Hopefully we didn't blow up the nuclear reactor when the electrical discharged.
Material accepted.
We'll see.
Transferred.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Fuel levels restored.
Let's just keep working on the front of this ship, because, it's already kind of disconnected itself. It's decoupled from the back. Don't know how that happened. It's gonna be a mystery for the ages. Just find its way on home. Alright, what do we got here? See if I can get into the bulkhead and decouple these panels.
Applying credit.
Yeah, you can see this thing's entirely come apart. Alright, let's clean up some of this trash before we do that, though. You furnace.
Deposit accepted.
Oh, you're gonna be a weird shape. Oh, it works. Kinda got a good angle on it.
Material accepted.
Alright, so there's the cut points in the bulkhead. So, make things a little easier. I'm definitely getting the feeling that there's a radiation leak, judging by the way that my suit is kind of having that fun. Although my health isn't going down, and I doubt this corporation has given me a radiation-proof suit, so maybe there's not. Maybe it's just the electrical interference and the fact that I haven't really repaired my sensors in a little bit.
Deposit accepted for processing. Raw material deposited.
What are you? Are you a little cassette tape? Like, what the heck? What are you? Hi. Can't grab you. Huh. Interesting.
Processing valuable objects.
I have found one or two things like that. Which is interesting, because you can, like, recycle really small things. Like, the posters, obviously, you can see. There's, like, water bottles floating around that you can recycle. So it's kind of odd that there's some objects that, I guess, just the game decides are too small to be worth it, and considers them junk, but still populates them for aesthetic reasons. Not really sure. It's, this game's got a lot of cool coding in it. Like, the fact that the ship breaks apart but still has pieces and stuff, right? I like that. Oh, there's the reactor. Oh, meltdown imminent. To the barge with you! Okay.
Salvage secure.
Hey!
Applying
Thumbs up, baby. And I got an achievement for successfully salvaging reactor. I do remember them saying that once you decouple it, it has a limited time. I figured it was already decoupled by the way that it was floating, but that was not the case, I guess. That was the bottom right there. It was that little thing. I guess it just came off of its mooring, essentially. Hey. Okay, furnace.
Valuable object processed.
Yeet.
Awarded. Raw material
There is a good amount of satisfaction from just yeeting things across the yard now that I know how to do so. As opposed to whatever that bullshit was we were trying before. Winging its sidearm into the salvage. Alright, I think we've almost got this front end kind of cleaned up. And then we can finish taking it apart and throw the bulkheads where they're supposed to go.
Material accepted.
Because I just don't want the bulkhead to push something. Like, if the bulkhead's supposed to go to the processor, but it, like, scoops up a bunch of stuff that's supposed to go to the furnace, or vice versa. I'd rather take care of all these little chunks before that. Like this guy, that's supposed to go to the furnace, but the guy it was next to you is supposed to go to the, oh, get back here. Sir? Oh, that's a problem. There we go. Alright, go to your home.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I do love the choice of music for this game. Like, I would never choose it, but it definitely gives that, like white collar, I don't know, cowboy kind of thing to it. Like, what you call it, like Deadliest Catch kind of vibe. And that's fun, because that's absolutely kind of what this game has, like, aesthetics of. So it makes sense that it's not, like, sci-fi music, it's, like, trailblazing Western frontier music. Oh, it's the panel. I was like, is it literally telling me I can pick up this little nut right here? Alright, so I think we've got 2 more cut points here, yeah. Once this happens, I think this will probably break apart. Yeah, okay, so now I think we could just slide this guy on out, as we can. Come with me. Alright, you are going to go near the furnace. If that doesn't end up in, we can kind of take care of the rest of it later. But,
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
yeah, we'll have to push the rest of him in later, but that's okay.
Material accepted.
No worries.
Credits assigned.
Okay, so now that we've got no reactor kind of fucking with us, I do want to see if there's free oxygen in here. Does not look like it. So we're gonna go back and buy some oxygen. Something else I discovered, or rather read online and tried out and figured out I liked. Oh, there goes the entire structure frame. See it in the top left. Check this out. Pull yourself towards it. Makes sense, it's a grapple, right? So just go, like, grappling hook yourself towards it. So I can speed it up and kind of get real low on oxygen if we want. Since the price does not change depending on how much it actually fills your tank. So you might as well go until you're just about to asphyxiate. It's efficiency, baby. Alright, so this panel right here is decoupled, I think. Yeah. Alright, you are gonna go all the way over there. Same with you. I can probably just start pushing you, honestly. I don't think I need to... Yeah. This needs to go to the furnace, though.
Raw material deposited.
Is this all for the processor? I think this is all for the processor. Okay, so we'll just push you that way, too.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
I think we gotta help both these lads along. There you go, both of you go in. Find your home. Alright. There's another one. Like the lights, the door consoles, you gotta kind of pull them apart and,
Salvage deposited. Applying credit
Get 'em.
to account.
get them where they're supposed to go, because you'll throw an entire panel into the furnace and it'll be like, door panel, and you'll be like, shit! Again, clean up these little tiny pieces, just so we don't send those to the wrong place by accident when we fling the entire rest of the thing. And then we're going to get into that bulkhead and start cut points.
Material accepted.
Oh, there's one half of the door.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn the lights out on you. Weaver out.
Whatever you say, Weaver. I love you. So I have been introduced to other characters in the time I was playing off stream. There's like, you know, essentially your shift buddies. And they've all got little personalities and stuff that I'm learning about as we go. But apparently Weaver's got some sort of like middle management level job. But he'd rather be actually out here chopping ships. So we got just more of that like kind of did I say white collar before? Blue collar's the one where you actually like work. White collar's like desk jobs, right? Like, am I missing that? Am I mixing that up?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, this is a light at the bottom of it, I think. Yes? Oh no, it's just a weird looking piece. So we can just send you to the furnace. Since we don't have power in the ship, we can rip apart the computer terminals. We've already taken care of that. It might have discharged into me a little bit. No biggie. So kind of going back to the cool ways that the ship, like, you know, blew itself apart. I do love that this is one of those, like, tangible things that you can see in video games, and especially video game engine evolution. Is that, like, you know, if it was 10 years ago, the ship would have just broken apart into, like, pre-assigned pieces. But instead they could be like, hey, it's an explosion here, so make shards of this size, like, this direction, this size, this direction, all of that kind of stuff. It's, like, adds so much more realism to it. Like, yes, at the end of the day, they're still kind of, like, nice, clean breaks. They're not, like, actually what you'd see in an explosion. But, like, it's so much better than, like, oh, this entire panel just floated away. What engine is this made in? I want to say it is Unity. Does it say if I pause at all? Here, let's look it up. I want to say it's Unity, but... yes, it is a Unity game. Which, I know Unity gets a lot of shit, because there's some really bad Unity games of, like, people just, like, putting out shovelware. But, like, this is a great example of what you can do with, like, the engine. Like, it's accessible, so you get a lot of that like, just terrible, 99-cent Steam games that are asset flips. But something like this, when you actually know what you're doing, you can, like, really kind of leverage it. It's super cool. Yeah, nothing wrong with Unity. There's just a problem with oversaturation of very samey games that are made with Unity. Which is not the engine's fault, not the developer's fault. What's this little, like... What are you? Are you just, again, decoration? Like, I can't actually grab you. Poster. I think we could just recycle the other one, because we have a... We'll get the option to place it anywhere. I don't think they actually counts how many posters you have. Oh, hello, friend. What are you doing floating here? Because the lowest point of entry, and you can just buy assets and churn out a boring game. Exactly, right? There's just so many people that it's like, haven't I played this game before? Oh, no, I played somebody who bought the same asset pack as you. and also made
You got about
a shitty
1 minute
2D
till we got
platformer.
dark, Cutter.
It's I guess it's a bit like fast food versus like chain restaurants versus like, you know, an actual like bespoke restaurant, where fast food is just, it's always going to taste the same, but anybody can make it. A chain restaurant, you might have a different line cook each day, and so it's going to be a little bit different, but you're still going to expect the same kind of quality. And then a bespoke restaurant is either hit or miss, but if it's a hit, it's a really good hit. So I guess Unity's got that, or I guess game engines in general have that kind of thing, where like Unity's very much the fast food, or like the chain. I don't really think there's anything we can do in 5 seconds. But then, like, you know, EA with their proprietary engines for Battlefield or whatever is like more along the lines of your hit or miss kind of bespoke restaurant.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep.
I don't really like that poster. I just wanted it for collecting.
Have a great day.
I'm not actually going to hang it up because apparently we don't have that many spaces to hang up posters. Wish you could put them on the ceiling. That'd be fun. CEO for Unity used to be CEO for EA. Oh, interesting. I do not follow games that much. Wasn't there some sort of like engine developer that was kind of a dick to people recently? Was it Unity or was it like something else? I feel like I remember hearing some dude who was like, you know, oh, people who make stuff with our engine is they're just like unskilled or something and just churning out money. And I'm like, what? Like, it's a really weird way to insult your customer base, but okay. I mean, like, so in talking engines and stuff, something that's kind of something I follow and stuff is the Yakuza series, or as it's just now called in the West, Like a Dragon. They had their own like proprietary Dragon engine that they used for a couple games, but now their new remake they're doing in Unreal Engine. Just because it's, I guess, all of their new devs know it, right? They did independent projects with it, did, you know, stuff in college with it. Because, you know, Unreal, Unity, they're low barriers to entry, but they are powerful, right? Like, you see all those Unreal Engine 5 demos where there's volumetric lighting and all of these things that are really, really cool, but it also costs, like, next to nothing to buy a license for it. And so, you know, it's cool that people could just make video games now. That you have these, like, you know, these things like a Donut County or the Procession to Calvary, where somebody just makes a game, you know, a 4 or 5 hour experience, sells it for $10, and you're like, I really enjoyed that, and I don't need, you know, some sort of AAA live service thing. You just made a really cool experience, and I will give you money for it. You only pay to use Unreal if you make $1 million from it. Yeah, it's like right after a certain threshold, then there's like a revenue split. So if you're somebody just making money on, or making a game on your own, there's like no downside to using it. You either make it big and have to pay a little bit of money, or you don't, and you're not out of pocket anything except time. The cut they take is larger than if you made $1 million from Unity. Yeah, right. I mean, there's always trade-off. I don't know all the specifics to it, but there's a reason why there's competition in the market, right? Like, somebody's going to have a different tool set, different payment scheme, different barrier to entry. If there was one engine to rule them all, we'd all be playing it and using it. So we're just going to continue taking shit out of the interior of the ship, because, again, it seems like the ship's very, very open. I can kind of just pull stuff out the front and launch it, and then we'll do the cut points. Hey. Salvage goal 2.
Credit.
I might have, yeah, enter hab to rank up in the top right. You might not be able to see that with the event lists and stuff. But, I should be able to get some upgrades, between this shift and next.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Did Michaela ever play Vampire? They played the couple times that they streamed it a long time ago. They never finished it. Just kind of like set it down, never got back to it. But Michaela is back to streaming.
Credits transferred.
She's streaming Ooblets right now like crazy because that is their new favorite obsession. But I think once they kind of get comfortable streaming, they might try to like switch up, mix in some other games. So
Deposited.
that might be a game you might want to suggest that they go back to. Because everybody loves gay vampires or something. I saw a meme on the D&D meme subreddit that was like, what game system should you choose? You know, oh, 5e if you want something nice and simple and easy adventures. Pathfinder 2e if you want something that's like has a lot of character customization. If you want to flirt with your friends and be gay and goth, Vampire the Masquerade. Gay vampires, what? I mean, isn't the whole, I don't know much about Vampire the Masquerade, and even less about the games, actually. A lot of what I know comes from the actual tabletop RPG and things I've seen from it, from being in, you know, TTRPG communities.
Credit.
But my understanding of it is that it was always kind of something that, like, celebrated, what do you call it? Like edge culture? Not edge culture, like being edgy, but like fringe culture, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I got the bottle. That's what I wanted. I saw it fly by me. But it always kind of celebrated fringe culture, and so part of that was, especially in the early 2000s, being LGBTQ+. Because, hey, that wasn't really accepted in 2002 or whatever. The new pen and paper system was really progressive, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's moving towards that, which is good, because it turns out people play fantasy to escape from reality, and so having your fantasy also have them not allowed to be who they are is kind of lame. What are you? Oh, power cell. Oh man, that could have been bad if I just left that there, I guess.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Look at all these individual lights I have to pull off. Ugh, so much work. Who made this game a working sim? Alright, there go the lights. So is there a power cell on the other side? Oh, look, there's medkits inside of there. I think. Oh, here's the O2 canisters. Okay. So does this just automatically heal me? Oh, okay. I guess I don't save it. Alright, so there's 2 O2 canisters in there, so when we run out of oxygen pretty soon, we'll remember that and grab one of those rather than buy it. Because I don't think you can actually recycle the pickups, so there's no point in, like, launching them somewhere. Should instead just use them for yourself. Wait, you're playing this again? Yes, Michaela, you were at work yesterday, but I figured out how to play, and it's actually quite fun when you know how to play. Turns out, the game just skipped the tutorial for me for some reason. So, that was fun. Also, hello, welcome in. Modo and I were just talking about you and playing Vampire the Masquerade, and if you're going to get back to that at some point. And I said, I do not know. So perhaps you could shed some light on the situation.
Credits awarded.
How'd you discovers? Oh, that I missed the tutorial? Because I looked at the achievement list, and I didn't get the achievement for completing the tutorial. I could probably get this out easier if I ripped apart the bulkheads and stuff, but I'm gonna be lazy and just pull it through the door.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Wait, the mattress goes in the furnace? We don't recycle this? Is this a commentary on the dirtiness of mattresses? Because everything else that isn't just like steel and nanocarbon, aluminum and nanocarbon gets recycled. So, perhaps the dev's taking a little bit of a dig at mattress cleanliness there. Moto's still here? I mean, he was as of like 5 minutes ago, so
Salvage
he might.
secured. Account
He might just be like popping between stuff though, so who knows if he's actually going to see these messages for another 10 minutes. Your mom? What about my mom? It was very rude. It feels so weird making your mom jokes at you because I love your mom. Yeah, that's the problem. You've built a personal connection, so now I'm immune to your mom jokes. Oh, something dirty mattress. I know you're such a stream of consciousness person, but that doesn't work well for quick text messages across Twitch chat. Instead, I just go like, what do you mean, your mom? And then you're like, oh, your mom's a dirty mattress. And I'm like, well, you should have typed that in the first place. Oh, shit, I got... Okay, that was... I don't know what happens if I go into the barge. I know what happens if I go into the furnace and processor. But I got bonked by the bed on the way out. Or the terminal on the way out. That was not great.
Cutter, we got 5 minutes left till we call it a day. We were out.
Same thing happened to the last... to a lesser extent. I just don't make them. Gotta be the fastest keyboard in the West. And you can get in with the jokes. Anyway, how's work? How's ribless work? Can't have ribs every day for lunch.
Salvage
Is
secured.
there something down here to rip off? Oh no. It's just the kind of dorsal fin of this. Are you a food pack? Is that what you are? Oh, just a piece of scrap. Just a piece from the explosion. Lights. Sir? Oh my goodness. It's sometimes so hard to hit those little lights with this and not just grab onto the entire side panel or something. Alright, I think it's time to start taking apart the structure here. Oh wait, what's this? I think I can pull this out. No? Okay. Yeah, let's get into these bulkheads and start ripping it. Is that a light? That is a light. Sir! Sneaky. Lights, cameras, action.
Salvage deposit
Good
confirmed.
one. I got that one.
Transferring credits.
See, it's all about phrasing. As Sterling Archer would say, are we not doing phrasing anymore? I don't make your mom jokes? That's because you're an actually nice person, Michaela. You're an actually decent human being. Oh yeah, look at this entire bulkhead just came off. Yes! Is this all going in the processor? I think it's all going into the processor. Alright. Let's push. Let's push, baby. So, to the physics engine kind of thing, you can also just thrust into it and get a little bit going. That's not going to be enough, though. So now we're actually going to purposely use the tethers to get this in here. Watch the tethers. The tethers are awesome for, like, these huge pieces.
Oxygen reserves are dropping.
So I tether inside of the processor. I tether to this. And there it goes. So they are absolutely worth it for some huge stuff like that. Because, like, trying to move that myself would be insanely difficult. I target Andrew and his mom constantly. Actually, I just make fun of Andrew at work constantly, because that's just his style. I mean, it's like, you know...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
We poke fun at each other in you know, my research group. And, it's fine. Because we know that we don't actually hate each other. We're just poking fun at each other. Now, if somebody new joins, I'm not going to instantly be like, hey, what's up, dickbag? Like, but if I find out that that's your sense of humor, then, like, yeah, let's rib each other. That's fun.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Andrew was wrapping tape around his figure, and I stole the tape from him to wrap tape around all of him. Oh, no.
You got 6 ticks till this turkey's done, Cutter. Gobble, gobble.
Oh, thanks, Weaver. Big fan of Thanksgiving, that Weaver. Or, Space Thanksgiving? Is there even Thanksgiving in the future? So this giant piece of scrap here was supposed to be the airlock. And it's supposed to be a lot of money. But now it's just a hunk of metal that we're gonna fling into the furnace, I think. Which is sad. I don't know what happens to the tethers between shifts, so I'm not going to send this thing towards the processor quite yet. We'll do that at the beginning of tomorrow. What did you do? Excuse me, sir. You're supposed to be flying in with a grapple. Or with a tether. Did the tether break because it hit this little edge here? Damn. Shoot. Well, we'll have to use some fresh tethers tomorrow. But we get some upgrades, I think. Yeah. Rank 6.
Communication level achieved.
I think there's quite a few things we could try to look at here. He said he wanted a lab robe with a belt, so for a bit he had a tape belt. Don't know if that's what he meant.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Ooh, Atlas Nomad. Okay. Hazard level 5. Pressurization. Oh no. So, things are gonna explosively decompress on us if we don't vent it, huh? Gaining access to the #1 cause of death in the shipbreaker profession. Pressurization. Yeah, standard atmosphere regulators throughout a ship. So I guess we gotta kind of get in there and activate some stuff. Okay, interesting. I'll tether you? Whoa, hey, PG stream. Just kidding, I curse. Let's see what our upgrades are. Sometimes I'll make your mom joke at Andrew, and he'll be like, hey, my mom died from... Yeah. It's the classic response to your mom joke is, my mom's 6 feet under, and then they go, oh shit. So, like, I upgraded my oxygen in my helmet. I did that before we even started the stream. The suit, you can upgrade, like, the padding on it, but just don't cut into things and you'll be fine. Just don't die. What can I do here? Extra range on both kinds of cutter, I guess. Yeah. Overheat cooldown. Ooh, okay, interesting. Durability drain. Durability drain, I feel like, is probably a good thing to just get. So that I have to use less repair kits, right? This is a good Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, not on my good Christian Shipbreaker stream. Range on the grapple. Yeah. Strength. I feel like strength would be useful. Consider that. Max tethers equals 30? Oh, like in my inventory, not 30 attached to things, right? Oh, okay. Unlock charged push. Max force equals 3250 newtons. Yes. Better push for the big things. The less I have to buy tethers, the better. Rotation, but also braking slightly, augmenting the thruster's braking power. That's okay, just don't fly fast. Durability drain rate, yes. Again, less repair kits I have to use, the better. Scanner, I can look at the system scan mode. I don't really care about that, I don't think. Although maybe if I keep electrocuting myself, I will. I think we're gonna go with the strength of the grapple, and then call it good there. Save the rest of our stuff for the next level. Get back out there. And we got a better push now, so let's see if we could just push that that one thing into the processor that didn't want to tether properly.
Morning there, Cutter.
Morning, Rook.
Oh, there's Lou.
Oh, hot tip. You know all the supplies you can buy at the kiosk? You can actually scrounge a lot of that stuff for free from the ship.
Figured that out already.
Come on now, Lou. You know that's against regs.
Uh-oh.
That's just because they want us to spend every penny at the company's store.
It's also not safe. Not
Oh.
sanitary.
Ooh.
Come on. What?
You know how long that stuff's been floating around and all that grime and dust?
They're vacuum sealed, Weaver.
Oh, probably well past their expiry date.
Okay, well, it's not like I'm saying
Hey,
to
Cutter.
steal power cells and
Wanna
put them on
see
the black
something
market.
special? Take a look at that railgate.
That was, Oh, shit!
Yeah.
We got overlapping dialogue there, but that was cool.
But if you do, please just monitor your vitals after. Oh, and for God's sake, don't eat anything you find. Anyway, have a good shift. Holler if you need me.
I think this might still be too much, so I think we're gonna have to use the tether here.
You know, no matter how many times I see that old railgate fire, it never ceases to amaze me. Could be you on there one day.
My mom is overlapping dialogue. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. I think the in-world lore is that there's these railgates that they're essentially just giant Gauss cannons that fire ships across the solar system. And that was pretty cool. That was a cool little graphic there. Are you free? I don't know if I've gotten all the cut points on you yet. I think I have. Yeah? Yeah, I think so.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I don't know. That didn't tell me where to put it. Is this going to charge me for putting it in the wrong thing? Oh, yes, definitely. I'm a giant Gauss cannon. Mood. Alright, I think this thing's free, so I think we're going to tether this to the processor and get it going in there, too. Good to see more representation in games these days. I mean, yeah, for sure. What prompted you to say that, though? I don't really think Weaver's the definition of representation. I mean, he's representing a person. Do you mean Lou? Being, like, a black woman? Because, yes, that is cool. Gauss cannons. You're an interesting person, Michaela. Did you not read the chat above? I just didn't think that they were related to each other. That's all. Alright, so this top panel, does this have anything else on it? I don't think so. So I think we can just processor this.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh, sir, please don't. There we go. I think that was the control panel for the airlock. Oops. I'm back. Welcome back, Moto. We're still cutting apart that same ship. I'm trying to send stream of thoughts chats with less space between them so they're more contiguous. Yeah, though, sometimes your stream of conscious is difficult to interpret, believe it or not. So, that's kind of the downside to that. Oh shit, it's Demoto. It is. Now you guys can talk about Vampire the Masquerade. I didn't need that medkit, but I don't... Again, it might charge me if I throw it into the furnace. So... Oh, there's that extra movement. Hell yeah. Alas, I'm currently an ooblet. Well, you're not an ooblet. You're a citizen of Oob. What's that? Oh, you're gonna hurt their feelings. Ooblets is a part like farming sim, part Pokemon collector battler, and very, very quirky. Maybe I'll play it on stream one of these days, because I am also playing it just a little bit, not as much as Michaela is.
Account credited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
But if you want some Ooblets gameplay, definitely go check out Phenolphthalein 4. They are streaming that and having quite a good time with it. Okay, so what is... There's no more cut points on this, right? So what is all left? Well, first of all, let's get you. Mr. Panel.
Warning. Low oxygen.
Yeah, low oxygen.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, there's a light here. Not miss this guy. Now we'll go get oxygen.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Kind of feather this in and hurt myself. Shit. Tried to brake, did not brake fast enough.
Validating your warranty. Warning. Critical oxygen levels detected.
Oh yeah, I wonder why.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hopefully we'll find a suit patch kit in here. That'd be nice. If not, I can work with the crack of my helmet. I just need to know, is this... These aren't contiguous pieces, right? This is... Where is it? Is this all just... Okay, so if I blast you... Blast! No? Huh. Because this goes to the processor, but this is the next part of the ship. Okay. So I think this entire frame right here is just to the furnace, so we can tether and get that going. Oh boy. It's a little too high for my own good. Probably this side furnace will be easier to get it to. And go. Alright, now the very aft of the ship. The ass of the ship.
Raw material
How do I get into you? Is there a door in the back that would allow me access? I need to get in there and start chopping up the bulkheads. Looks like there is at least one cut point here that will help. Alright. Oh, this entire back piece, this thruster nozzle comes off, so there's probably another piece on the other side, huh? Yep, okay, and then we'll just take this entire thruster nozzle off, and that should give us access to the superstructure. Aspiring ooblet. You want to become an ooblet?
Transferred.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Why did it break apart?
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Oh, interesting. There's actually 2 thrusters on the back here. You are not lined up very well. There you go. It's because then I just spend all day gardening for you and dancing.
Registered.
Fair enough.
Earning credits.
I feel like you would enjoy that a lot if that could be your entire life. Just kind of growing shit and dancing around and just being silly. Yeah, there's like some explosive decompression there. I didn't think it was compressed, but okay.
Warning. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
We could probably make it through the shift before needing to buy fuel.
Credit applied.
Alright, what's all in here? Oh, there's just fuel pipes and panel. Is this all just processor stuff? Oh, there's a little bit of stuff up here that looks like it needs to go to the barge. Yeah, fuel injector. Alright, let's get... Oh, yeah, I can't pull you off, huh? Interesting. Flush switch. Flush fuel from the nacelles and conjoined pipes. Oh. I guess I did that by... Oh shit! What did it do? Look at it go! It just split this entire thing in half. Well, that changes things.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit
Is that a
applied.
panel I can rip off? No. So I think this entire thing just goes into the processor. This might be another thing I need to tether. Almost certainly. There it goes. Oops.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, the tether broke again. Damn.
Salvage ready.
Oh, there's cut points. Okay.
We're getting down to the
I was gonna say, like, half of this needs to go one place, half of this needs to go the other. Because the fuel injector needs to go to the barge, because it's reusable. This is just...
Salvage
Processor.
deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Off to spend the rest of lunch playing Ooblets. Alright, have fun. Oobin' it up. I think this entire thing can also just be tethered, yes? Okay, so
Processing valuable object.
we'll work on the tethers on that at the beginning of next shift. I've gotten very confused in terms of quote-unquote up and down.
Oxygen low.
There we go.
Note that oxygen costs can
Yeah, there's only 10 seconds left in the shift, though, buddy. So you're... Oh, I didn't get the chance to pull it. Alright, that was a pretty good shift.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Got some messages. Oh, this is all the union stuff. What do you do when you're not shipping? You sleep, apparently. It's not really much to do in the little habitat we have. Alright, union stuff. Somebody gonna get Jimmy Hoffa around here? Okay. Is this a capitalist dystopia? Very much so. This is very much. I think the Earth is now just the Earth government is the Lynx Corporation. It's like there's no actual government; it's just corporations. Live to work, exactly. Oh, and it tracks your debt? Yeah, so you start the game with like 120 billion in debt, and I think the point of the game is you're trying to work it off. Sleep, work, nothing else? Exactly. You even work in your sleep. Oh, we need fuel. Let's not rocket away before buying some fuel. Also, you need to buy the stuff, like thruster fuel and oxygen. Oh, I accidentally bought a suit patch kit, but that's okay. I kind of didn't need it anyway, so... When do the necromorphs show up? Funny you say that. I am planning on, once we're into spooky months, playing the original Dead Space, because I've never played Dead Space before. So, when do the necromorphs show up? In a couple weeks on this channel, at least. My mom died. Oh no. Oh gee, Dead Space is great. Yeah, I've heard Dead Space 1 and 2, pretty damn good. Dead Space 3, not so much. And that it kind of killed the franchise, and that's why they're just re-releasing Dead Space 1, and why the Callisto Protocol exists, and stuff like that. Gonna replay Resident Evil as a tradition. I played Resident Evil 7 last year for Halloween. I don't think Resident Evil's the series for me. Just like, I don't know. I didn't like the ammo management, and the fact that I was shooting enemies, and I didn't know if I was doing anything or not. That was really frustrating to me. There's the lights. I was like, I know there's lights here. At least if it's anything like the other one. But yeah, I was like, am I wasting bullets? Am I damaging the enemy? Can't tell.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, that ping-ponged around a little bit. That was not what I wanted. Can I get it? Oh, I did get it. Haha! Saved. Saved.
Salvage deposit registered.
Alright, I think we need to tether up these big bad boys and get them moving, and then... So we need more or less the last of the ship done. Yeah, let's get. You are in a very bad space. I love survival horror. Yeah, I just don't think it's the genre for me. I mean, there's probably some good exceptions to it. And I guess Dead Space is somewhere between a survival horror and a shooter. Right, so maybe Dead Space will work for me. But yeah, pure Resident Evil didn't do it for me. I don't think going back to the OG Resident Evils would, like, change that, you know. I don't think it was just the first person of Resident Evil 7 like it was for some people. You're in a very inopportune place, aren't you, friend? I'm gonna have to tether you kind of weirdly. Will this help? Dead Space is a love letter to RE4. Yeah, I mean, I do know the later Resident Evil games got kind of more, a little bit more action-oriented and less, you know, survival horror. Okay, so is this going to break? Is that the problem? Like, it's trying to pull too much force? Oh, I think that's going to work. Alright, let's get you moving. You're still going, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing here, buddy? No, you're going to the wrong place! No, 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 no. No, 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 not the furnace. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. If it ends up with the furnace, this is gonna be very bad. Yep. Shit! Well, that's a lot. Yeah, I just lost the ability to get level 5. Damn! Damn, damn, double damn. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, these guys are really hard to move. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should do a few more macros while I try to upgrade my stuff. Who knows if that'll work. Yeah, tether supplies are dropping. Oh well. What are you doing? Burning things that shouldn't be burned. If you want a real answer. Alright, go to your home. Why? Because the tethers I am not used to yet. I haven't used them that much, and so I am on the struggle bus when it comes to tethers. The soundtrack is very soothing. Yeah, it's the perfect soundtrack for this kind of game, because it gives that whole, like, Deadliest Catch Ice Road Trucker vibe to it, but it's also got that, like, it's, like, lo-fi enough that it makes sense for, like, space and a relaxation game like this. It's a very good aesthetic that they've made with this. Maybe that'll help dislodge this guy. Nope. Not how momentum and mass works. Shit. I think he's also going to go into the furnace.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Can we save you with a well-placed tether? Let's try. Probably going to waste all my tethers, but live and learn. That's what Sonic would say, anyway. Alright, let's not get pulled into the processor. I guess it wasn't obvious. Flip-flop back and forth between processor and processor. What are you doing, sir? Oh my goodness. These tethers are not strong enough. Remind me not to do another Atlas-class ship until, I have better tethers.
Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Yeah. The equipment in this case is me. I am their equipment. Alright, we are going to buy more oxygen, because I think we can tether up and finish the ship in this, this shift. As long as we're careful. Actually, I'm going to buy more tethers, too, while I'm here.
Tethers restored.
Because, yeah, the 2 that I had is not enough for getting these guys in here. Jesus, they are so bulky and hard to work with. Just want to get you in so I can get level 4. Go! Here, I will give you pushes. Help! Get around this little crux here. I'm watching on the left side. It might be tough to tell with all the screen tearing and aberration and stuff. My thruster speed to see if I'm actually making progress on getting this in. Holy, you're gonna be so obstinate, aren't you? See, I want to see the thruster speed going up. And, it's really not. It goes up to like 0.1 meter a second and then goes back down. I think this thing is just seesawing on this. Which is unfortunate. Can you be saved? Because if you could be saved, then we could try to ram this other one into that and dislodge it. Yeah, Weaver, I know. This might be, we just abandoned this at the end of the shift, whether we can get these in or not. Because this might be an effort in futility. Or an exercise in futility. Let's try one last thing. Let's try getting some momentum on our side. You, 2. Oh, this other guy's in the way, isn't he? He's totally in the way. Is there any point I can put you on? Oh, wait. Saw it for a second. There we go. Go! Come on, physics. Come on, Newton. Don't let me down. It's either broke. No. I think this is, I think these are fucked. I think this is up the creek without a paddle, and we should just call it at level 3. Damn! Okay. Well, I guess we go back to cutting mackerels for a little bit until we get better equipment. Rip the dream, dude. Rip the dream. I mean, I already kind of fucked it up by blowing apart the ship at the beginning, but...
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Equipment looks okay. Let's get back out there and get a new ship. Alright, no more Atlas models. Not until I have better shit. Oh, I remember the Exolab being pretty worth money. Yeah, 14,000, and that one wasn't too bad. You just have to be careful of electrical, but, we can do that. Do that pretty easy.
Hey, Rook. Just thought I'd check in with you. You ever miss your folks back on Earth? My old man's back on the Ares platform. It was rough growing up there. Hard to even get by. Folks just grasping at whatever work they can. Like my mom. She left to work on station when I was 4. Hardly know her. Basically remarried now. And my dad? He's a miner. Always wanted to be prospecting himself one day, but he's tired now. Mining's driven the life out of him. It was hard. Just the two of us. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. Who asked?
Shouldn't have to make choices like that.
No, I like
You know?
Lou. She's a good character.
Break their families apart just to survive. Anyways, maybe someday I can do what my old man wasn't able to. Someday. Blew out.
Lou's also the person who turned us onto the Union.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And, when she gets out, she wants to get herself her own, mining skiff, head out to the belt. Is her last name Sasso? Yeah, you're right. So these side ships have these things underneath that you just kind of cut off and throw right downwards. It's pretty damn easy. These like antennae and amplifiers, you just kind of like cut them off and you're done.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Same with these solar sails. I don't remember if we ripped these off or cut them off, but they also just kind of get yeeted downwards. I think we cut them off. I think there might be cut points on the inside. Yeah. So once we get in there, any antennae on the top? No, looks like we could just get in there and start chopping apart the bulkheads. So all the mackerels, at least as far as the ones that I've done so far, you just kind of access them through the back here, because that front window doesn't have spots like the Atlas did. So you just kind of pop off this thruster cap, and then we can get into both the main cabin and the superstructure. Just trying to line you up with the processor, please. Work with me here, buddy. No. This way. There you go, you'll bounce in there eventually. Maybe. Oh, interesting. This has something else here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a reactor. Yeah. This was not on the last one. I guess even though they're the same class, this one's outfitted with a reactor.
For processing.
So let's get in here. Cut these bad boys. Let's see if we can just pull this entire thruster out here. Yes, my gun is clipping through the thruster. That happens. So this is the one, like I said, we were talking about the realism of the ship breaking apart before, and it was super cool. Your gun's, like, going through things is not super cool, but I don't know if there's much that can be done about that. Oh, I didn't actually cut this point. Please. There we go. Oh, you're gonna be a little jerk and get stuck in there. Okay, we're gonna have to cut apart the entire frame then, huh? Let's push you backwards very carefully, so that we don't blow up the reactor in the meantime. Oh, sir? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a better way to get into the ship. You! Airlock! I don't suppose you actually work, do you? Oh, because there's power to the ship, I guess. Airlock pressurizing.
Airlock depressurizing.
Oh. Because this ship has power, you can actually get in through the airlock. Look at that. Alright, let's get the cut points going. So we could take all the other stuff out once we've got an actual, like, bulkhead off. Like that. That. So you can see all along there, all those yellow boxes are power junctions, which will electrify us if we're not careful when we end up over there. But we're not going to do that for now. We're gonna, I guess, start from the front of the ship. Oh wait! Get back here! I saw that light. There we go. Almost had me. Ha! Now you may go.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Is there oxygen in the cabin?
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Thruster damaged, okay. There does not appear to be oxygen in said cabin. Alright, we'll go back and buy more then. You forced my hand.
Oxygen reserves are
I know.
Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Dude, they call me Master Jack.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh, it turns out there's cut points at the front little grill here. I don't know if this would have let me in, but... Can you still call this a cattle catcher if there's no cattle in space? You know how, like, trains call them cattle catchers? Because the point is that if there's a cow on the tracks, it catches it and, you know, doesn't get under the wheels or something. There's no cows in space, so can you call this a cattle catcher or no? There's also no wheels in space. In space, no one can hear you wheel. Oh, no, this still has the glass. And something annoying about the mackerel class is that you have to cut out the glass yourself. There's no cut points to it. So we'll save that for later, because I really don't feel like cutting through stuff behind it, too, by accident. Yeah, I need to get into the superstructure. Actually, let's get this bottom panel off, because then we can just yeet stuff through the bottom. Then I have to take it out of the ship, quote-unquote.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So you're free, right? I can just push you?
All right, Cutter. You got about 5 minutes to fill your boots. 5 minutes left. Weaver out.
No? I keep doing that. I canceled it, luckily. No, I guess not. Guess you're not, not free yet. Oh, wait, no, you are? Yes, you are. Okay, that's what I thought. Just kind of wedged in there nice and good, huh? Is that enough to get you out? Alright, I'm going to... Oh, weird. You're like slide. Oh, I don't know what the hell you are. I don't know how you're like in there still. Oh. Oh. Out. How do I get you out? How do I get you unstuck, buddy? Besides just cutting all the bulkheads around you. I kind of want that hole in the floor so I can yeet all the computers and stuff through it. I guess that's not happening, so I guess we'll just start cutting bulkheads. Alright. So here's all that wiring I was talking about, which all individually has to go into the furnace, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, I should turn on my light so you guys can see. I'm sure Twitch compression is not aiding in the darkness either. Although then again, kind of part of the nature of this game is that you're in space, and so there's bright and dark, and then something will glow very bright, and then will dissipate and not be bright. So it's kind of part and parcel with this game. Yeah, the reactor's making me go a little bit haywire, but that's okay, that's okay. Alright, let's get this power cell out of here. You can see I'm moving the wires now that I've got them freed. So we'll either have to take all the wires out of here before moving the bulkhead, or very carefully move the bulkhead, and then yeet all the wires. Whoop! Another power cell I just saw. I'll actually just start from this side, because why not?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
So I would love to do this entire ship, maybe get the 5 stars if possible, and have that be the last ship that we do on the stream today. Because I've been going for an hour 45. I think by the time that we finish this, probably be a good length stream. So we'll see how well we can do with this bad boy.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Pull off all these lights now that they're non-functional. And then we can try to push away this entire bulkhead, which would be pretty cool. We can manage to do that without scooping up the wires with it.
Warning. Oxygen.
Yeah, but there's only 8 seconds left in my shift. we go. It's an extra long load screen.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
Equipment's still okay. Yeah, let's get back to the yard. I'm a little low on fuel, but that's okay. Oh, hi, Dee Dee.
Not going around doing all the stupid newbie things, are ya? Going around trying to be the best out there? It'll kill you real quick. Counting your spares ain't as cool as you think. Now here's a tip. Keep a diary. They say the memory transfer to the spare is flawless, but I've heard otherwise.
Oh, these aren't free yet.
Never pee in your suit. Trust me. Just don't.
Dee Dee, you sound kind of like a weirdo. I guess thanks for the advice. Oh, there's the cut points for the panels. I do like that, you know, good game design, there's a very clear marking of what things should be cut. Or, not necessarily should be cut, but that are allowed to be cut without losing money. Because obviously you can cut anything. I can turn this into just a linear cutting mode and just start chopping. But I would lose out on money. Whereas those, they're like, it's literally worth this. Destroy it, please. Alright, so these guys should be free now? Yes.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
In you go. Now you can see these wires are kind of annoying, but once you clear the bulkhead out of the way, you can kind of just grab and yeet, and grab and yeet.
Deposit accepted.
Another very nice quality of life thing is that whatever you're holding, it like puts the arrows on what you should throw it at, so you don't have to remember as you're picking them up. Because I would definitely forget. I'd be like, where's this go? And have to like release it and then throw it again.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
In you go? Are you... No, you're at the back of the ship. You're not freed. That's fine.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Man, this reactor really kind of futzes with your HUD, huh?
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
And off you go.
deposited.
Oh, I like this charge push.
Object
That's nice.
processed. Transferring credits.
What are you? Oh, cables. Just floated away. Alright, well, we've got the bow of the ship here just floating. Got a couple more cut points we can do with it.
Fuel levels are low.
Fuel's low. That's... well, we can work with that. I have enough fuel to wait until I need to buy oxygen, and then I can just buy them both at the same time. So, that's what we'll do. Alright, get this light out of here. And I think we can send that entire panel to the processor.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Should make its way in, right? Downing myself. Yeah. We'll tidy it up later if we need to.
Deposit
Oh, there it goes.
processed.
Alright, and the other one. I do like that, you know, there is, like, standardization to these ship designs. So even though there's changes, like, obviously we have a reactor with this one, and I haven't dealt with a mackerel with a reactor before. I do know that, like, oh, hey, the front of the mackerel is held on by just a couple cut points in the bulkhead. And if I take those out, I'm good to go. That's pretty cool. Because it means, like, oh, hey, I have an idea of where to start with the ship, and there might be differences to it, you know, unique stuff to it. But, alright, oxygen and fuel we both need.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Welcome to Vintage Rock.
Fuel,
Thank you.
oxygen, and back to work. I think the front of the ship's just about done. Rip out the captain's seat and stuff and cut off the glass. You'll see how annoying it is to take care of the glass. Excuse me, electrical cables. Find your home.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Salvage
Hey, the thumbs up, level 2.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I don't think there's any more cut points in this, right? Can this bottom panel come off? No? Oh, not the bottom panel comes off. This this door panel here comes off. Oh, okay, I see. Got it. Two different parts of the structure, but we can work with that.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Credits awarded.
You got 5 minutes remaining in your shift, Cutter.
I can make that work, Weaver.
Weaver out.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, that pulling something apart mechanic was something that was super useful to know, and that I didn't
Deposited.
know because of the tutorial, so I was like, I have to cut out these, like, computer terminals or storage bins or whatever. No, you just kind of rip them out. Way easier.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured.
Alright, is that everything in the frame here? Because if so, we can just push this towards the furnace. And then work on the other. I think it is, yeah. Alright. Off you go. Alright, that'll work. I can tuck that in later if it doesn't get in there. Now comes the annoying part of the macro. We have to cut out the glass windscreen because the glass needs to go in the furnace and the rest of this needs to go into the processor, as you can see. And there's no cut points. So, to our cutter,
Raw material deposit.
change the mode. I think that worked okay. Now for you. Oh, what's that piece going away? No, no, sir. That way. Yeah, that cut wasn't at the best angle. We'll see if it works, though. Alright, and then hopefully the last one. Alright, so are you free? Not quite. Now you are, though. Oh, you're in like 8 pieces, though. Shit. Not my intention. We can make it work.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
There's the other piece. I found using the scanner can help you find those little small pieces that have floated away. There we go. Alright, and then the rest of this just goes to the processor, right? Yeah. And when you cut out the glass, it breaks into a few pieces on its own.
Processing valuable deposit.
Oh, sir, you cannot go that way. Collisions in space. Collisions in space! In you go. Alright, we can help you on it if you don't get in.
Cutter, got about 1 minute to make your mark on this ship.
Yep, I just want this last piece in, Weaver, and then we'll be good. There we go. Alright, while we're waiting for the shift to end, we'll just rip out a few of these computer terminals.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
So you can see where this game, there's a lot of, like, fun to this kind of task list, right? If you're that kind of person who likes that stuff, which, like, I enjoyed, like, Power Wash Sim and stuff like that. So,
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, shift over. So destroyed a little bit of glass there, but nothing to be done about that.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Actually, I think my equipment's good, so let's just get back out there. I need to check my equipment if I don't remember getting a notification or warning for it. Hey, Gracie girl.
Hey, Cutter. You're from Earth, right?
Hi, Kaito.
You ever miss it? I know it's a rough place, and hot as hell during the day. There's still this kind of like beauty to it. I don't know. Space is cool, don't get me wrong. I just miss the colors at sundown, you know? Right before the dark swallows the world. Or the feeling of the ocean breeze on your cheeks. Smooth, just like dancing across the water between all the rusted buildings. Could you imagine living in the early 21st century? What a dream. They were so lucky. Anyways, I gotta get back to the ship. Have a good one, fellow Earthling.
Oh, I see how to get this thing out. We gotta pull it in the other direction. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Also, these doors you can rip off, but getting them out can be tough sometimes if they move.
Valuable
What's all this
object
stuff floating
accepted
above
for
here?
processing.
Alright. Food to the furnace. Where are you? Just dressing. Data drive. Okay. Alright, I guess let's get working on the cut points over on this side. That's not the right mode. There we go. Actually. And I know you're gonna want to float out, so let's just throw you in now.
Raw material accepted.
Be careful, because I saw a little power cell behind that. We do not want to incinerate.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh, sticker unlocked. Zapped. Electrical cables. If you couldn't tell, it's tough to see, but you can see it on my... The link sticker right now. You can put stickers on your equipment. Here, I got an easier one with the grapple. If you look on the little winch on the grapple, there's a beer can. It's,
Deposit accepted.
Lou was like, get beers, and apparently that's a sticker. Cutter's damaged, whatever. 75% damage we can work with.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Okay, so now... Can I move this whole guy off? Can. I want to move him off. I want to grab the airlock out from here, because the airlock goes to the barge. Oh, so does this panel. I should take care of first.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yep, so you can go that way, not the airlock. Airlock goes that way. That was close.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But we made it work. And now the rest of the bulkhead's kind of easy to access.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage accepted. Credits applied.
Light. There we go. Alright, back to the cutter.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Is my helmet light on? It is. Okay. It's just dark in space. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Hot. Still got the reactor to deal with, but at this point, decided we're working front back, not back front.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Let's fire this off and get some more oxygen real quick. Still haven't found any in the ship. Which is unfortunate, because free oxygen is best oxygen.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh, look at this bad boy. Cut apart nearly half of it. You gotta love being able to see the progress you're making. It's very satisfying. Speaking of seeing, I've just seen these lights. And those cannot stay. So out you come. Man, they're so hard to target sometimes. Sir? There we go.
Material accepted.
That bad boy. Well, there goes the entire piece floating away. Always good to see. You. You. Okay, let's get these solar sails out. Okay. Alright, now let's start flinging things. Starting with you to the processor, I think. Go.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock.
Any of those cables get free?
5 minutes remaining.
I don't think so. I think we actually lucked out with that. Yeah, we look good.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Down she goes.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Confused where that went for a second.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Off you go. Alright, let's get the last of these cables.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Material accepted.
Uh-oh, that's bad. Where'd that guy float off to? Come back here. Aha! Caught ya. Where'd the other guy go now? Oh no. Oh no. Hello? Where'd the big boy go? Where's the large lad? Maybe we'll find him later. Maybe we won't. Oh, there he is. He was just kind of stuck.
Material accepted.
Alright, I think that's all of the bulkheads we can do. Let's get in here and start cutting. There goes that bottom panel.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
There goes that top panel. Come on, do me a favor and get in there. There we go. So now with the floor out, we can just kind of get in there and rip out everything and throw it towards the barge.
One minute left till the end of the line, Cutter. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, I know, oxygen's low, but I only got 20 seconds left on this shift.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Alright, we'll save this for the next one, because I don't want to rip him out and have him floating somewhere. Level 3.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Hey there, Russ.
Oh,
Saw that you found an old data drive while you were salvaging. Now, I'm a bit of a tech head and a history nerd, so I love these things. They're uncensored info. Sometimes it's junk, but sometimes it's gold. Either way, it's a more genuine view of the colonies than what you see on the garbage news networks. I'm sending you a
Dude,
data
fake news?
recovery program. You'll see it on your HAB terminal. Soaking in solar radiation mangles up the data pretty bad, but you can usually pull 1 or 2 intact files. Hopefully it'll give you a better sense of the wider world. Warts and all. Have fun.
sat back
Later,
down
Rob.
like a lazy poop. I mean, if there's no work to do, then why work? Oh, yeah, I got a little skull sticker. Sweet. Alright, I guess we'll check out what was in the data thing. Did some, now you're back. Exactly, right? Deepest thanks, Rail Mail. Okay. Oh, okay, there's the entire data. I was like, that's cool. My English is poor, but I'm sure it is still far superior to your Spanish. I hope this message finds you well up there in the stars. Are you still above us, or are living on a different planet by now? Cannot thank you enough for your immensely generous donations to our city. So you know the many fires surrounding us are always burning, and we ran out of proper masks months ago. The mask you sent will help our people breathe again. Thank you. So you also know our universal basic income system has helped us provide our people with the very basics in terms of food, water, and shelter, but little else. The rising cost of healthcare has brought our system to its knees. The credits you donated will help us treat and heal thousands. Thank you. Your madre will be very proud of you. Miss and love you, cousin. Alejandra Soto, Mayor of Medellin, Colombia. Okay. Interesting. Lore! Oh, here's a cool thing that you can do that I don't think I've done. No, back to the terminal. You can look out the window. Space. Feels nice walking away, coming back, picking up a headphone, and you're still playing? Oh, cool. I am, this is my last ship I'm taking apart, so we've got 1 or 2 shifts to go. Let's say we're, a little over halfway done with the ship. OMG, paragraphs in my video game? Right. Lore in my game about ships?
Hey, Dee Dee. What's
Oh, hi,
up
Kaido.
with animals? I always wanted to get into it.
It's tough work, kiddo.
Tougher than shipbreaking?
Well, no. But, well, it's just different, I guess. Nothing quite like wrestling a calf.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Eris doesn't get fresh meat, just big stuff.
Yeah, even on Earth, it's only really for rich people.
It was a pretty good job growing up, even if it was hard. It's not what it used to be.
Lore okay, paragraph no.
Mr. Tucker, the owner, was about as useful as a steering wheel on a mule. No clue how to run a ranch. Was mostly my family keeping things going. But Tucker cut corners too much. Raising cattle on Mars is just a damn tricky thing. So we ended up struggling just to keep him alive.
Sounds fascinating. And also a little sad.
So it wasn't pleasant near the end, kiddo.
Oh, hydroponics cabinets. That's cool. Alright. Have fun with actual work, Michaela. I had to stop in for a moment while you're taking a break.
Secured. Applying credit.
This little hydroponics base. So cool. I'm a bit of a space sci-fi nerd, so I like little stuff like that.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, guys, I forgot to put on my new sticker. Rip. Yeah, we'll do that next shift change.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
See, this is why I like taking the bottom panel off. You can just rip everything out and yeet it on down to the barge. Because almost everything on the interior of their ships is for the barge. Storage bins and lights and stuff.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Except for you, food pack. You go in the furnace. We don't eat your kind around here. Poster! Over the Moon Brewery? Oh, you know I'm hanging that up. Do like me some brewskis.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Got another snack pack hiding underneath there. No, it's the light from the next room, I think. Did I snag it? No. Okay. Alright, choppy chop. Oh boy, you bounced a little weird.
Processing
There you go.
valuable object.
That should work.
Credits awarded.
Yeah, it'll do. It'll get there eventually.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, so this reactor is going to go critical when I pull it out, so I kind of want to clear out the bottom of the ship so I can just throw it straight down into the barge.
Salvage secured.
Another poster!
Applying credit.
Also, here's the oxygen canisters. They were just hiding back here. Alright, I think we cut apart the back of the ship and see what we can do with this reactor. Man, your HUD really doesn't like being next to an active reactor, huh? That should do. Alright, we've got kind of a clear path for the reactor, so let's do it.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Nailed it.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oxygen's low. Good thing I know where to find oxygen.
Salvage secured.
Hey, we got level 5. Hell yeah. I saw a bottle. There it is. These are another of the small things you could throw into the furnace.
Warning. Critical oxygen levels detected. Consult the Lynx employee.
My apologies if you have anxiety and this is gonna give you anxiety. This beeping. But I'm just trying to use the oxygen as efficiently as possible.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hell yeah. I feel like I'm really getting the hang of this now. This is fun. It's that beautiful moment when you
Valuable deposit.
you know what you're doing in a video game and things just like flow and work. Do you have cut points? You do not. Interesting. Can I just pull you off? Already cut your cut points? I think I have already cut your cut points. Cool. So I think you're all just going to the furnace, right? So let's just do that. Oh, wait, what was that? Air filter? It's the barge. How do I get you out? You don't seem to want to have the thingy, so I think I'm gonna have to cut you out. Yeah, you don't want to.
Gunner, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We were out.
Alright, so are you free now? No, where are you attached still? Maybe the top and bottom. Maybe those cuts weren't actually through. Yeah, that looks to be about it.
Salvage destroyed.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. I guess I cut it too much, and so it just turned into junk. Ah, bummer. What are you gonna do, though? If that's the only thing we destroyed in this entire ship, I'll be happy. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, there's one on this side, too. Redemption! 2 air filters, max saw. Okay. I don't really know how to do this. This manual cutting is still a bit new to me. No, okay. Oh well. That's just something I'll have to work on, I guess. I don't suppose I can push you. Probably gonna have to tether you, huh? Alright. Can do. Also, hello, Max. You're kind of hopping in at the end of the stream here. We're gonna break this ship and then call it a stream, but thanks for hopping by. There we go. There's my up and down, even though there's no up and down in space. Oh. Uh-oh, this is not what I wanted to do!
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
That's kind of wedged in there, huh? Shit. No, just stop moving for a second. I need you to stop moving. There, it's more or less at rest.
Critical oxygen levels detected.
Yeah.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, how to get this jigsaw apart. Oh, there was a door still attached to it? Damn. Rip. Do you have cut points?
That's 1 minute left, Gus.
Oh, activate thruster ejection switch.
It's now on time to skedaddle.
Unpowered. Well, I should have done that when it had power, huh? Okay. Well, I guess we have a choice here. Do we just throw the thruster towards the barge, or do we try to cut it out? Potentially damage it. I think we just throw it towards the barge. Well, although, shape-wise, I don't think I can get it out unless I do cut it out. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can do this carefully. I need you to stop moving. Oh! I don't know what that does!
New certification level has been achieved.
We cut just as the ship ended. We'll see what we come back to, I guess. Also, we got rank 7, so we can upgrade a little bit.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
All right, folks. Got a priority message coming in from corporate. Everyone put down what you're doing and have a listen.
Maybe they're gonna give us some holiday time. That'd be awesome.
That would be a first. Probably just another Pilsen kid getting a cushy exec job.
Hush up now, y'all.
This is an important message to all Link Salvage Division employees. It's come to our attention, thanks to a very loyal member of our family, that there has been talk about forming a Shipbreakers Union.
Jimmy
A
Hoffa!
union is a dangerous thing, where extensive fees are extracted for so-called representation of your workers' rights. At Lynx, our top priority is already your well-being. This is why union activity is strictly prohibited by your contract, for your own protection. To safeguard you and your work, we are immediately dispatching an administrator to every salvage sector. This administrator will oversee operations and ensure proper employee conduct. They are authorized to correct worker behavior by any means, and they'll remain in place until we can guarantee company-wide integrity. Until then, remember, the company is your family. The Union is your enemy. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
No holiday. Told ya.
A union? I haven't heard anything about that. Have you?
Of course not.
Probably happening around the Martian districts. They always been quarrelsome.
You heard anything like that, Lou?
No. Hey, Weaver, do you know when our administrator's showing up?
Week, maybe? Coming all the way from HQ with Jupiter Gate. When they get here, we'll need to be on our best behavior.
Oh, great.
Nothing to fret about, all right? But they are going to be checking everything. Salvage logs, transmission records, operational efficiency.
Oh, great.
You'll be fine, Kai. It's not a performance review.
Lou's right. Now, let's just try and keep our heads down and weather this storm together. See y'all in the yard. Weaver out.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, don't worry. This is a closed channel. There won't be a log. Well, looks like things might get a bit difficult around here. They're gonna try to make our lives hell. Don't worry. Just having access to the Union News Group doesn't make you a full-fledged member. Besides, no one from corporate has access. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. If anything happens, I'll make sure nothing comes down on you. Lou out.
Thanks, Lou. You're a homie. New poster! New poster! Oh, I just completed Act 1 of the campaign, I guess. So this is the achievement. Javelin tanker. Yeah, extensive fire hazards. No way. Alright. You know where we're living, where we're hanging this. Over the Moon Brewery, baby. But can't have live, laugh, salvage unhung. There we go. Alright, I did have some equipment trying to give out on me on this last one. Let's see if it's worth it to repair. Oh, and our sticker! How could I forget? There it is. What do we want to put it on? Yeah, let's put it on a cutter. Because the cutter is death. Okay. Yeah, our grapple is trying to be a butt. There we go. Alright, let's finish up the ship. And then we'll call it a stream after we finish this. Oh!
Salvage destroyed.
Okay.
Morning, folks. How y'all holding up?
Well, that was an interesting start.
What? Hello? You're... I can't hear you, Kaido.
Kai, try switching to another frequency and then back again.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Hey, okay. I have a question. What's this administrator gonna do?
They're being countered. Waste our time with productivity reports.
Oh, they've come here before?
Sure, loads of times. Profits drop, they send someone. Accidents go up, they send someone. Sometimes they just send someone to find out if they need to send someone.
They ain't a big deal, Kai.
DD sounds annoyed.
Heard right, Paulson. I guess they're just snooping around for union stuff. Right?
Yeah, gonna be here a week, tops. These types have the attention span of a gopher. They'll move on pretty quick.
What's a gopher?
What? Boy, you better come visit sometime on Mars when you're done here.
One day, we'll all go see them gophers and whatnot. Keep that front of mind and don't fret none. Carry on now. Weaver out.
See, these guys have personality. I like the little interjections. Because you got, like, nothing going on. It's just nice and smooth. And then they have some nice personality to them. Anyway, that's the entire ship. Rip the thruster. I don't know if that was because we weren't supposed to cut into it at all and use the eject, or if it was because we were cutting halfway through one shift and into the other. So, yeah. Alright. We will 5-star that ship and leave.
Good
Any other
morning,
story,
Shipbreaker.
or...
This is your daily wake-up call.
Nope. Alright. Let's save and quit. Let's get Streamlabs open. Let's go to the full screen cam. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Hardspace Shipbreaker actually being played the way it was meant to, and not whatever the hell I was doing on Friday. Yeah, I think that's a very fun game. I think probably what we'll do going forward is kind of put that in the repertoire of stuff to do when we either don't know what to do on a stream, or if we finish early and, need to break a ship apart for an hour. I don't think I'll do, like, full, like, playthrough of the entire campaign mode or whatever. We'll just kind of... I'll play it on my off time. We'll mix it into the stream where it makes sense and keep it on the back burner. That said, what are we playing next? Well, spooky season is coming up. So prepare for some Dead Space when that happens. Some other fun stuff. I think I'm going to try to mix in like fun spooky stuff as well as actual horror games. Kind of mix in those. I'm not sure whether I'm going to start that this coming week because we're still kind of in September. Theming. Mortician Assistant. Okay, I'll have to check that out. That might be a fun one too. I was thinking there's that Little Witch in the Woods game, which is, another of those like lifestyle type games, but obviously it's very Halloween and witchy themed, so it's another good like mix in for break for not just pure horror for a month. And I've got some other odds and ideas kicking around. The Mortuary Assistant, it's called. Okay, I will keep that in mind. If you don't know, actually, because there's a few of you here and you might not know this, I do have a Discord set up. It's in its very nascent stages, still trying to get people to it. But you can come by there. I do have a suggestion kind of channel there, too, if you've got stuff you want to see me play for the Halloween season. Yeah. No, I don't have a command set up, unfortunately. So if you go to my page, there is a link on my my About Me page. I still need to set up the command. Why my Discord no work like Anna's? Because I'm still setting it up. Like I said, still a fairly new thing, so I haven't set up the bot to have Discord commands yet. It is on the list of things to do. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Lazy Bones. I know, that's me. Lazy Bones. But yeah, like I said, don't know if we're going to start the spooky stuff this coming week, or if we'll kind of do some other things for the next week or so. I am going to stream on, going to try to get back to my Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule. So look out for a stream on Wednesday. I think probably around 5 o'clock Mountain Time I'll go live, which is around 7 Eastern Time. Or you can, put that into a time zone converter if you are outside of that. And come join me then for whatever I decide we're playing on that day. In the meantime, we are going to raid today. Got a raid for Ashwin Gaming, who is playing some Smite, it looks like. Hopefully his Smite is going better than it was yesterday when I was watching him. But show him some love, show him some support, as he is streaming on the Sunday afternoon. If you do stick around, cool. If you don't, that's also cool. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Say bye, Gracie. She just hopped up.
On my way. 2150. Hello, hello.